You're watching a special presentation of the Seals in 30 on Fox 5 San Diego.
The San Diego Seals have found their groove with 3 wins in their last 4, including a comeback victory last time out. But the Calgary Roughnecks are also starting to roll, looking for a 3rd straight win as their captain and the reigning MVP, Dane Dobbie, returns to his home floor. It's a matchup of 2 teams heating up as the Roughnecks welcome the Seals. Coming up next. Good evening and welcome to Calgary, Alberta, Canada and Scotiabank Saddledome, Week 14 of the National Lacrosse League. My name is Grant Farhall with Ryan Ballantyne, set to bring you tonight's game between the San Diego Seals and the Calgary Roughnecks. And Ryan, when you look at the West Division, boy, things are stacking up. You've got the Roughnecks and Seals right next to each other and looking to get on a roll. Face-off battle tonight will be Tyler Burton, 49% overall on the season for him. Good evening last weekend as he went 23 of 39. Brandon Cleland on the other side, 51.4% overall on the season. The Roughnecks get the first possession though here of this one tonight. As we're early in this one, 0-0, minute and a half into the affair. Now here's Dane Dobbie coming down the left side. Dobbie, 6 goals a week ago, and give him another one now. Dane Dobbie makes it 1-0 Calgary. Greer sets a pick. Now he'll look for an opportunity. He was looking for the pick and roll there, I think. Now Buchanan for the Seals. Buchanan takes the shot off the bar as he beat Del Bianco, but not the post. And the Roughnecks come back the other way quickly down the floor, leading 1-0, 12:02 to go here in the opening quarter. Dane Dobbie, who authored that goal, has the ball again. Now to the net, Dobbie behind the back and scores. Dane Dobbie, 2nd of the night, and it's a pretty one. And now Noble with it. Noble as Buchanan hits the turf. There's a shot. Del Bianco doesn't know where it is. Squirts loose, shoots and scores. Johnny on the spot, Austin Stotts, as he found the loose ball and had all sorts of net to use. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a lot of dancing right on top of the crease. As you can see, it just squirts out of Del Bianco's pads and cuts the lead to 2-1.
Buchanan with it again, so a bit of a bonus possession here for the Seals. We'll see if they can make the Roughnecks pay. There's the shot. Del Bianco makes the save. Penalty upcoming to the Roughnecks. Yeah. And we'll get the call now, a cross-check it looks like.
Yeah, an illegal cross-check for Tyson Bell. He'll sit for 2 or less.
Seals have been leaky, though, when on a man-up situation, Ryan. They've given up a league-high 9 short-handed goals so far. So look for the Roughnecks to push the action when they get an opportunity. But right now, 5-on-4 for the Seals as they look to tie the game. There's a pass to the side net. Stuff attempt, scores! Buchanan with a pretty goal. And we're tied up 2-2. That was quick on the man up.
Buchanan gets the ball from Stotts behind the net, and Del Bianco has to think that that first shot is coming. He can't abandon it for the stuff right away. Doesn't allow him time to get all the way back over. A nice fake from Buchanan. He dives across the crease, stuffs it in that top corner, and ties the game at 2 apiece.
Back to 5-on-5 now as Burton and Cleland battle. And looks like it'll be the Roughnecks getting possession as bodies and sticks and everything are flying out there. But the Roughnecks have it. Pace has it right now for Calgary as Simpson kind of hobbles to the bench for the Roughnecks. Now an opportunity for Dobbie, spinning to the net, and he scores. Hat-trick goal for Dane Dobbie, who is white hot right now. Calgary leads 3-2. Now this is Graydon Bradley with the ball. He'll pass off to Stotts. Stotts now gives it to Buchanan, who will now occupy his spot on the right side. Buchanan now still with it. Fakes the shot. Nice pass. Berg couldn't handle it. Going to have to go to the corner, and they're going to give it back to the Roughnecks.
I think Berg might have touched the ball with his hand.
Now here's Downs again for the Roughnecks. Downs looking for options. There's a shot, scores! Tyler Pace from well out makes it 4-2 Roughnecks. Berg now. A bit of space. He passes off eventually with 9 to shoot. There's a shot off the bar. Another post for the Seals. But now it's their turn to get a long possession as they'll just track it down once again, Austin Stott. So after Calgary had about 4 opportunities down at the Seals end, San Diego is doing the same here for the Roughnecks. We'll see if they can produce a goal out of it. Berg has it again. Wesley Berg. Oh, to side of the net. All sorts of moves and scores. Boy, oh boy, Austin Stotts with a little shimmy shake and makes it 4-3. The Seals back to within one.
Well, and I have no idea what happened to Greg Harnett on this play. I mean, he's down.
And it looks like that Stotts went down the tunnel too and is getting some attention. Now he puts his lid back on, so it might be all worse or no worse for wear.
He's back out there. But Greg Harnett went down, was touching his throat.
So we'll keep an eye on that. If you love the NLL, you'll love all our highlights. Get all the action on our social channels and NLL.com. Opportunity for Adobe. He shoots and scores. Fourth of the quarter for number 44. 5-3 Calgary.
You need to put yourself in the conversation by beating the Roughnecks tonight if you're San Diego.
We're down to the final second. We'll see if a shot comes off. Oh! Dutch put it off the bar there, but we'll head to the second quarter here with the Roughnecks enjoying a 5-3 lead on the strength of 4 goals in the quarter.
Seals in 30 is brought to you by Knockaround, the official sunglasses of the San Diego Seals. By Manscaped, the best for below-the-waist grooming. Go to manscaped.com and use promo code SEALS20 for 20% off your order. And by Coronado Brewing Company, proud craft beer partner of the San Diego Seals.
Seals have some work to do here, down 5-3 as we start the second quarter, and we start it with San Diego with possession here as they look to take a bite out of that lead. Jackson with it. Jackson has help. There's a pass to the slot area. Jeremy Noble gets the goal as he beats Del Bianco, and we're back to a 1-goal game. It's 5-4.
It was a little bit of a slower shot, just came off the top of the release point and got over top of the shoulder of Del Bianco to make it 5-4, get the game back within 1.
Face-off battle won by the Seals, and immediately they come down the floor with a bit of a 2-on-1. Shot scores! Cam Holding with the quick strike, and we're tied 5-5.
Yeah, back-to-back possessions here, and a nice shot from Cam Holding as he goes and beats just that inside post.
Simpson has it for the Roughnecks. He'll pass off, and the Roughnecks now with pace. Had 1 goal in that first quarter. Pace has a man in front. Here's Dixon, and a nice save there by Damude. Calgary finds a loose ball for another opportunity. Taylor gives it to Dane Doby. Doby now back to Pace. And a whistle on the play, and I think we're going to have a penalty, maybe to Dan Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor's going to go to the box for 2 or less. San Diego was able to score on that first power play.
Ooh, a spear.
Oh, not often you get a spearing penalty call, but we did talk about the intensity of this game in the first quarter, and the officials had a conversation between the quarters about it. So we'll see if it tightens up the whistles here in the second.
Seals 1 for 1 on the power play, and they did it in quick order last time out. This is Stotts behind the back, pass to Greer. He shoots and scores. Seals grab their first lead of this game, 6-5.
Oh, they've scored 3 straight here to take the lead, and Greer just hammers it home.
Roughnecks will look to try and take back some of that momentum, and they get the face-off win. That's a start. And Calgary now gives it to Shane Simpson. Simpson now will let the offense join him on the floor. Sends it across to Dane Doby. Doby now spins off a check, takes the shot and scores. 5th of the night for Dane Doby, and we're tied 6-6. Pace gets a pick from Dixon. Pace swings it over to Doby, takes the shot. Save made. Doby collects his own loose ball off the rebound, and now Pace has it again. Pace has Dixon, tried to give it to Dixon, just missed him with the pass. And now it's the Seals collecting it. Dixon went down hard, slow to rise, and I think we're going to get a penalty here. Oh, and Pace getting into it there with a member of the Seals, I think Graydon Bradley. There's the hit we're taking a look at here.
Yeah, Curtis Dixon went down hard.
Pace is getting 2 minutes for the dead ball foul, and then Bradley takes 5. So if I have this correct, it'll be
a 5-minute roughing major.
So it'll be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then when Pace comes back out, Calgary would enjoy a 3-minute power play.
Yes.
So all kinds of room, and then Bell puts his man down, then grabs onto him. That's going to be a penalty to Bell.
Yeah.
Easy call there. Bell's also lost his stick. So goalie pulled. So it's 5-on-4 with the extra attacker here. Berg up high. He passes off from Fields, gets it back to Berg, takes the shot. Del Bianco makes the save. So we'll have now
4-on-3.
4-on-3 power play for the Seals for a
minute and a half.
minute and a half.
And then there will be 30 seconds of 4-on-4, and then it will be a 3-minute or a 2-minute and 30-second power play for the Roughnecks.
Well done.
Hey.
What an opportunity here for the Seals. Stotts passes off. There's a shot, scores. Casey Jackson just decided to put it on net. He was in a good position, why not? And we're tied 6-6.
That'll release Tyler Pace from the box.
And pardon me, it's 7-6 San Diego, of course. It's been an eventful quarter so far. Now Dixon, behind the back pass doesn't work. Goes through everybody, eventually taken by Dan Taylor.
And a penalty's upcoming.
Another penalty upcoming. Del Bianco races to the bench, so now Calgary working the 5-on-4. There's a shot, scores! Hairwires gets the goal. We're tied 7-7.
So Hairwire scores on the delayed penalty call, which doesn't change any of the situation.
We're now to a 5-on-4 man-up situation. Dutch up high, puts it down low to Dan Taylor. Dixon takes the shot. Nice save there by Damude. Del Bianco comes out to greet the ball. Plays it right to Dutch. Power play still 2:08 remaining on it. Back to Dutch. Dutch behind his back was looking for Dixon. Didn't find him, but it went to Pace instead. Now Dixon up high to Dutch. Dutch now to Doby. Takes the shot. Scores! Dane Doby with a sock trick. 5:15 to go here in the first half. 8-7. Calgary up by 1 in what has been a back and forth affair. Berg has it now with Noble on that side. Decides to give it to Noble. Noble now tries to beat his man one-on-one. Oh, nice pass across. Scores. Beauty set up there to Buchanan.
What a goal from the Seals there. The offense really coming to life for San Diego right now.
Berg now passes off. There's a shot in on Del Bianco. He makes the save.
And a penalty to Tyson Bell.
Well, you can tell, Ryan, that the officials, rightly so, are trying to keep a lid on this thing, because it is one of those games that could bubble over very quickly.
94, 5 minutes, roughing.
Ooh,
A
second 5-minute
rough.
major of the half here for roughing. So play is whistled in here. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Greer sends it down low. Stotts now as they throw it around. 9 to shoot, or 9 seconds in the half rather. Stotts fakes the shot, takes the shot, scores. Oh, it squeaked through Del Bianco. And the Seals, with 5.1 seconds to go in the half, take a 9-8 lead.
Yeah, nice goal here from Stotts. Just enough to squeeze it past Del Bianco on that near side.
And again, Ryan, it takes the Seals 14 seconds to cash in on that power play. Of course, the power play will continue, assumingly into the second half. But boy, they have been working it with the man up so far, Ryan, as that goal allows the Seals to go out on top here 9-8. Frank Scigliano now in net for the Seals, and still 3:08 remaining in this long man-up situation for the Seals. It's Berg with it again. Berg to Buchanan, back to Berg. Berg now back and forth with Stotts. Stotts takes the shot, scores. Austin Stotts makes it 10-8. First time tonight that the Seals have gone up by a pair.
Yeah, just a nice cannon shot here from Austin Stotts. as he takes the feed and goes 5-hole on Del Bianco.
And now the captain of the Seals, Brody Merrill, sends it to Stotts. Stotts now down the left side. Thought about a shot, then played it up high to Buchanan. Buchanan now over to the other side to Stotts. Takes a shot, scores! Oh, it squeaks through Del Bianco and make it 11-8.
And that's 5 now for Stotts, trying to go goal for goal with Dane Dobie.
Taylor now behind his back to Pace. Pace takes the shot, booted out by Chiliano. Taylor gets the rebound though and gives it right back to Pace, and a fresh 30 for the Roughnecks. Now this is Hairwires. Hairwires swim move to the net, shoots and scores. Zach Hairwires with a beautiful goal. It's 11-9. Curtis Dixon now with the ball as Calgary now hoping to capitalize on that momentum. Dixon now. Dixon to the net. Oh, a nice check there as he was greeted just as he was trying to get it on net. Slow to rise. Calgary working around. Downs has it. Dixon all alone in front, shoots and scores. Curtis Dixon makes it 11-10.
If you put Curtis Dixon in that kind of proximity, he's going to find the twine. And a challenge coming now.
The shot clock expired before the ball crossed the goal line. We got no goal.
Buchanan with Berg on that side. Pass back to Buchanan. Now Buchanan looks forward. Takes the shot. Del Bianco makes the save. Rebound is there. Now Berg in front takes the shot. He scores. Wesley Berg all alone on top of Del Bianco makes it 12-9 San Diego.
Yeah, the kick out of the first save comes right to Buchanan, and he goes into Berg as Bell had left him open there.
Calgary trying to turn it over and do. 20 seconds to go here. Here's Reese Callies, takes the shot, scores! Reese Callies with a nice goal.
You can see Callies was giving Dobie the look the whole way before making the move to get in and score and make it 12-10, 18 seconds to go.
Face-off battle, bodies everywhere. Oh, boy, it's rough out there tonight, Ryan.
Another loose ball push. Eli Salama loses his lid. And with 6 seconds to go, it's being whistled in.
And the third quarter comes to an end with the Calgary Roughnecks getting a late goal here to make things a little bit closer.
Seals in 30 is brought to you by Wood Ranch. Make Wood Ranch in Mission Valley your Seals pregame spot. And by Wheelhouse Credit Union, the official credit union of the San Diego Seals.
So fourth quarter here starts, 12-10, the Roughnecks down by 2. Simpson now to Callies, he takes a shot and Chiliano makes one of his best stops of the night.
Yeah, the Roughnecks really trying to go 5-hole on Frank Chiliano. That was a place where a lot of goals got scored against the netminder when he was here in Calgary. And so looking to target that, but Chiliano so far able to keep the wickets closed.
Well, there's a big opportunity for Stotts on Del Bianco. He makes the save, piles into Del Bianco, unintentionally so, and Calgary gets possession back. Ryan, let's pay attention on this possession. If we see Curtis Dixon back out on the floor, and there he is. Yep. Pace now with it. Gets a pick from Dixon. Pace ones, fires, scores! Tyler Pace gets his team back to within 1. It's 12-11. Dutch now to Downs, can't handle it cleanly. It rolls to Dane Dobie. He's greeted by the defense, gets some help from Dan Taylor. Now Taylor wants it back, gets it. Taylor now is muscled to the ground. Dobie wants a call, and there is one coming. And the Roughnecks will go to the power play down by 1, 12-11. Dobie now hanging on to Dixon. Dixon behind his back. Oh, missed Dutch with it. Comes to Pace. Pace looking for the side of the net for the quick stick. Was deflected, and that's going to give San Diego possession back with 45 seconds to go in Calgary's power play. Just that power play, Ryan, this season has not been clicking. That was another example. Didn't really even get a good look there.
Well, yeah, a couple shots that ended up getting blocked there by the Seals, but you got to wonder, too,
Oh, there's Stotts to the net, piles into Del Bianco, was in the crease.
You have to wonder if the power play, if the effectiveness of it has been limited by the personnel changes.
There's Simpson to that, rebound, scores! Dane Doby, 7th of the night, his easiest one so far, and we're tied 12-12.
Yeah, the power play goal comes on that rush as Simpson tried to find a spot over top of Chiliano, and the rebound comes right to Dane Doby with Chiliano turned the wrong way. A shout out to our guy out there on Twitter, Graham Perro, as he says, and he lets us know that the last time a player had back-to-back 6-goal games was Ethan Iannucci in 2008, the second one also coming on February 29th. So Dane Doby and Ethan Iannucci both with leap year back-to-back sock tricks as Doby gets his 7th here tonight.
Oh, there's a big goal from Casey Jackson. Restores the lead for San Diego, 13-12, as he beats Del Bianco from well out.
Yeah, big goal here from Jackson, who just steps back wide and fires it towards the net.
Dixon now passes off. Gets the return pass. Now here's Doby. Doby now to Dutch. Takes the shot. Hits the defender. Pace has it. Pace takes the shot. He scores! Tyler Pace ties the game with under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, all goals under 2 minutes are automatically reviewed. So he just wants to make sure that nobody steps in the crease. You don't see any crease there. The ball goes into the net.
I don't know, Ryan, if he's looking to make sure
Nice
the ball
and slow,
went
as slow as you can.
where the crease would have been or where the goal would have been.
The ball did not cross the goal line. It was on the outside of the goalpost. We got no goal.
The Roughnecks need to create a turnover here, and there were a couple ways to do it.
Well, Del Bianco's on the bench. And, there it is. There's the turnover they need. Simpson has it. 13 seconds to go. It's played ahead. Here's Dixon now. Dixon tries a behind the back shot. Chiliano makes the save. Looked like Dixon took a stick up high. No call.
I cannot believe there was not a penalty there.
And San Diego wins a wild and woolly affair.